The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to a new video. Right now minus 9%, like everything is minus 10% give or take, dropping down. Cardano is still inside the triangle, so I'm not quite sure what's happening, but it's doing better than other things that are falling out of the triangle, like Bitcoin, and it's going down. So we're gonna see that we are looking for these targets to be hit. This is more likely than this, so we're gonna talk about that. Now, before we get into charts, I just want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I just hit 30k subs, so that's a really nice milestone for my channel, and this was actually the goal of the channel during this bull run, to hit 30k, so I did that, and thanks for everybody subscribing. That said, let's get into the charts and see what's actually happening with Cardano right now. So yesterday we had drew this in a very nice triangle over here. It was happening, and we had some kind of last line of supports up here. So in case we went to the upside, we wanted to get about 185, and in case we went to the downside, we don't want to get below 143. So 143 is some kind of last line of support, because you can see here it was holding pretty nicely, and retest over here. So we might, in case we bounce over here, it's all nice and dandy, but in case we go below there, this line has to hold. If this doesn't hold, we have to look for some other kind of supports below us, right? So we don't want to go down there. Whether we're gonna do that or not, it kind of depends. But right now you can see already right now we are kind of breaking it. There is still 2 hours and 46 minutes left, so technically this is not broken yet. It can just be a big wick, then goes right back inside the triangle. But it's hard times right now. There is a lot less bullishness than before, and bears are winning every single trade. So right now they are pushing us down. Let's see some moving averages up here, short-term moving averages. Of course, you can see here that we are below all the moving averages. You can see all the moving averages are above us. This is on a 4-hourly time frame. On 1-hourly time frame, all the moving averages are above us. And on 30 minutes, of course, all the moving averages are above us, and so forth and so forth. So everything is above us. So we got, and moving averages are acting as a resistance or support line, depending if you're above it. If you're above it, it's support. If you're below it, it's a resistance. And right now they're acting as this. So all the kinds of resistances on the 4-hourly and down are right now acting as a resistance. On the daily time frame, unfortunately for us, yesterday we were yesterday at one point we are above all the moving averages. Today, and then yesterday, unfortunately, we closed but below the 20 moving average. This is a rejection, and it's quite bad one as well. We don't like rejection. I'm going to show you. When you have a green candle go above certain resistance and then goes right back down again, that's a rejection. You can see it here. We went above it. First of all, we had a big down candle, and then we had a big red candle. First we had a big red candle, then we had a big green candle. That's a rejection of 20 moving average, and that's a bullish thing, because it was acting as support. But then right next candle is a red candle that pulls us right below the 20 moving average, and that's also a rejection. So these three candles are actually together forming also a bearish candle. So this isn't a good sign. The fact that this candle is not a red one, it looks like it's gonna be it's not a green one, it looks like it's gonna be a red one. These three candles together are also forming a bearish pattern. So there is right now a lot of bearishness going on. We are still holding the 50 moving average over here on the daily chart, but if we start going even further down and start breaking this, we're gonna break the 50 as well, and then the downtrend will be pretty severe, because we are also below all the moving averages on the 4-hourly time frame. It's still nice that we are above the 10 moving average, but the fact that we are below the 20 moving average on the daily, it's not a good sign. It's definitely not a good sign. And you can see here, even though we fell through the support down here, we picked a little bit back up, and now we are looking for what's going to happen. Let's remove a little bit moving averages, because they are kind of a little bit too shaky. Now there is somebody noticed that there was hidden bearish divergence. So basically the price is going down over here, right, and the RSI is going up. This hidden bearish divergence, this part over here that's playing out right now. and it's and this part over here, it's finished. So basically this divergence over here that we had right now, it's already played out. That's this move to the downside. Now what we are looking for is this part over here. Right now the price is going up, the RSI is going down. That's actually hidden bullish divergence. So if this stays around here and we get maybe 2 green candles in a row, that's going to be confirmation, and then we can move to the top side again. Unfortunately, if it starts just going down and below this level up here, then the price will be going down, the RSI will be going down, and there will be no divergence. So if we are as bearish as I think I think probability is right now to finish on the downside down here, or even hit the 1.43 target. So what's going to happen actually here, it's going to say we don't want to break the 143 resistance. So yesterday and before that we were kind of bullish, but right now we are kind of bearish because it is going down, and we're going to see how this actually plays out. This might be some kind of play out of like some kind of a bigger head and shoulders pattern, you know, there is always that. But I don't think we're gonna be looking for some kind of hopium right now. I just think we should be realistic about what's happening. And the fact is that Bitcoin is going down and it's pulling entire market. So as long as Bitcoin is going down and pulling everything with it, we have to assume that we are gonna get some kind of bad scenarios. And right now, the good scenario is holding the 1.43 line. Now, if we lose 1.43 line, where is the support? So we're gonna talk a little bit about supports on the downside. If we start going back down, let me just see over here. Yeah, we are still holding the 10 moving average, the white line on the weekly chart, so that's good. But if you start falling even further down, then we're gonna lose that as well, so we don't want to do that. Supports, let's clean up everything up here really nice and talk about supports. So we got here this one at 131, that's or we can keep this as well. We have this one at 131, really nice support. We want to hold that. That's a really important one. And then once we start breaking that, we got these two on the downside. So after that, if you start breaking these levels down here at what's that, at 1.03, 1.05, 08, if you start breaking these levels down here, I think you know, the panic is in order, because these levels have been holding for a long time. So if the weekly candle closes below these levels down here, and we stay below down here, that's it's a bad thing, because right now after a big move to the upside, we had a really nice really long consolidation period, and then popped up just to get rejected and go down again. So this wouldn't be a very bullish sign if we go below these levels down here. So let's see how this looks on the daily chart. You can see here that some weeks have already been down, but the most of the price action, even though some action have been going down in the support area, been happening in support area, mostly we've been above it and going up. So we don't want to go below 1.05, 1.09, because that will be actually quite bad for the price. But right now the closest supports are after the 1.43 is 131, and I don't think we're gonna hit 131 today. This is a daily chart. That's like 20% down. It can happen, but probably most likely just to hold 143 and see how it develops after that. Now if we today break the 20% down and even go further down, there like it's not the best kind of options. The thing that you should take from this video today is that we are bearish right now. We are not technically yet in the bear market. I'm still giving Bitcoin a chance. There are still ways we can get out of this, but right now we are not the bear. But the move is towards the downside. The move is pushing us towards the downside. If you look at the moving averages, you can see that all the moving averages are above us, and right now this 10 and 20 moving average over here, the 10 and 20 moving average over here will start pushing downwards, and will start pushing the price even further down, unless we can actually somehow change it. As long as we are in triangle, all good and dandy. Maybe this is over for now. As long as we are triangle and we are keeping the support, all good and dandy. But like I said, Bitcoin is I don't think Bitcoin is finished, so we might hit this 143 line. But if you don't do that, if you just manage to stay inside the triangle up here, then the bounce might actually be some kind of relief bounce to the top side. But I won't be that bullish right now. I won't be buying supports right now. I would be waiting out to see what Bitcoin is going to do, and then when the bullish signals start ramping up, then I would start going in again. But right now, some kind of move to the downside before we actually find some kind of support, because right now what every coin is trying to do is it's trying to find the support. It's trying to find that period where the bulls start thinking like, okay, now is good time to buy, and everybody jumps in, and then they win over the bears, and then bears change the sentiment, and bears go with the bulls, and the market starts continuing up, right? But right now we are just trying to find that, and we are not quite sure if it's gonna be the triangle line, the resistance 143, or this one at 131 as well. So keep in mind these three targets, and we come back tomorrow. We'll see where what happened, and are we bullish or bearish tomorrow and stuff like that. Anyways, again, thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, subscribe again. Hit the like button on the way out, and thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate it. It helps my channel out. Cheers. See you around. Bye bye.